I'm Randy Smith. I'm the lead vocalist and the guitar player, and over there is...
I'm Gary Spalding, drummer.
We call him Spud, so you call him Spud too.
This Spud's for you.
This Spud is for you. Andre McCara, guitarist, well-known snappy dresser.
Roy Mulroot, guitar.
And Frank Barnes, I play bass and do some vocals, kind of.
All right. How did you meet and start the band?
Well, back in 1982, I was starting a band with another guitar player and bass player, and looking for a keyboard player. And I heard that there was a keyboard player available. His name was Charlie Hawthorne, and he was playing with Gary in another band. So we decided, the five of us, to start a band together at that time, 808-4, and then...
Is that the name of the band?
That was the name of the band. But it was really only 808-5. No.
808-3.
But, and then in about 6 months later, we replaced the guitar player and bass player with Frank and Andre.
In that order, though.
Yeah. Andre came first. I met Andre in a bar in Connecticut, standing on my table, spilling a beer on my lap. And that's actually how I met him.
Made it look like an accident.
What made you stop now? After
went
so
right
many
for the
years.
juggler, didn't he?
Went for the juggler.
Well,
Yeah, go right there.
yeah, that's not a problem. You know, it's it takes a lot to do this the way we want to do it, and we've never done anything halfway.
We have done things half-assed, though.
So for me to at this point, because of different things in my personal life, it's hard to be prepared for the show. And even now, I mean, for this show, I've been singing for the last 45 days in a row to get ready every day. And
its neighbors have been complaining, so we have to break up the band.
so it's difficult to for me to keep working and doing that type of thing at this point in my life. So it's that, and pretty much what it is. So these guys are all mad at me, and they're trying not to throw things at me.
Yeah, I drew the short straw, so I had to sit next to him.
How did you come up with the name 8084?
Can't tell you. Can't tell them, can we?
We can't because we don't know.
We don't know. Well, we do, but sorta. Gary and we kind of know, don't we, Gary?
Well, we sort of do, yeah.
We have several theories, several working theories.
Pretty sure we don't know.
If we told you, we'd have to delete this tape.
Or your camera will explode.
It will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
All right. The last question: how has your music evolved since you first started playing?
That's a really good question. Frank, you want to handle that one?
No. No, sure I will. You know, we all bring ideas to the table and share those and work on each other's ideas rather. Evolve-wise, at the beginning with Charlie, when Charlie was in the band, he was the keyboard player, so it was a lot more keyboard oriented. But since when he passed away in 1989, excuse me, and we continued to play some of the songs that he had sequenced. Oh, hello.
That was a YouTube caller calling in.
So we still did some songs with keyboards in them, but we over the years it eventually evolved to more of a of a basic rock with guitars kind of songwriting thing, and then everybody individually also does their own thing and brings it, and we just turn it into what we turn it into.
I think the '80s was the style of music was it was definitely hair kind of metal stuff and things like that. So now that's not so popular. But back then we wrote songs about fast cars and fast girls, and now it's coffee,
Grandparents.
food, grandparents. So we're more successful with love. So it's hard to write a song about when you're happy.
Yeah. Damn, happiness has ruined us.
Can you tell us more about the Love Not Hate project?
Sure. We got together a couple of years ago, decided that what we wanted to do is go out and basically put together a show that we could bring audiences together despite or regardless of, I shouldn't say despite, but regardless of their political views and so forth. Left or right doesn't matter. We just wanted people to come into a room, spend 2 hours, and have some fun together.
Yeah.
and put their differences aside and
Leave their tribalism at the door,
Yeah.
and whatever binary choices they've made as far as politics, and just forget about all that. Instead of looking at our differences, look at commonalities that we have. Just have fun. Put it all behind us, and just see what unites us as opposed to what divides us.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
you're welcome.
You're welcome.